This FM 104.3 Woodmint Take.
Utansi na ohwe nyoma ekoso na ufa kakra bia free di obi kemu a utumi also eye wadwene di ofi se de ekoso. Minya no kra ewum ni se December minister na me sure say or a part of the transition time no they were made aware say contract I spike into the first thing that the minister obey minister of health say share software no juma idie the importance of the software in our health sector now. His day one in office, his biggest headache would have been say also or resolve our problem no. Yente hwasem. In fact, busume du etwam. Afina Lightwave software abeye in koma yedie. The question is a DA nana minister no ye. Emra na onim se contract no I expire in December. Oba office day one. So question no still an obia answer sa question no. Obia to function. That is the question journalists for yesramo mumboyen na honorable Akando Inyano. Because if you were negotiating to sign a new contractor, what happened to that negotiation? If you decided say contract now I expire no, on reinstate TBM, what has been your transition program? From the time one, National Health Service for no in-house our software no, a dear ben away. You see, it cannot just be about audit, medical attorney general. You see, you can't approach everything as if say there is a problem. Obibe to be our contract, be a contract, he has no fully abide by the law of the contract. Ube to me, I institute audits and other things to give punitive actions to the contractor. You don't have to cancel a contract to give punitive actions. Enti, assemble who ya there was a meeting. At the meeting, no, honorable say up a source code. May I honestly be surprised if the minister Ibusa Omo for source code. Who asks a developer for their source code? Nobody. Why are you asking for a source code? That means he was wrongfully advised. Because Obi Obeto software, what you ask from the developer, is not his source code. So open database, I ask for a database. Now database dimpono, backup will be what sits outside. The actual database no will sit at the various sites of the software. Obi or your software behind him say there is what you call a client and a server. Data no encode directly from client without having backups, and then later no ebeko server no so, and the server no will probably have external backups. Enti look, utu okra for no na watu okra so for Lightwave for no mukra contract. My year pilot from 2016. I know say for you to do pilot in 2016, it means you have some level of NDC. People are monomo. It's not animosity. And I can say, we are MPP ni enti must start a pilot no in 2016. My year throughout the 8 years of MPP, NDC for Aba, I think said there is a way I move it to me almost what say because to bring in a new software, it will create a lot of disruption. It's not that easy. So software now you use to the health in Jumano, integrated a friend accounting womb, sikasem, patient's history, a womb, a lot of things evolve. A name puno, Dr. Baumia at the program be by Minimza Okaya na time wa oko hospitalize file your file free tamale na ye transfer oko kumasia or sell the patient file no account who at the core because of the digitization no program na Dr. Baumia Shasia no na a good room pempen so be a unhia say o de patient file no be free tamale aba konfanoche o de Ghana o de patient ID number now Ghana card your bogo system ni mo all your patient history doctor no awo otamale no konfa no che doctor no so ebehu enti hia say ye be hwehwe wo file e de aka ho do akọ side details no if you are not careful one transition software ni ye from the old vendor to the new vendor which me lose all those patients history mokai reasons are electoral commission for the buying time or moka so mo be 2020 new registration almost say the old vendor no mo wono na because of contractual obligation no or more color or more the information some of our data ekoi so easy jina sansem no so am a new voter registration in 2020 data for patients omo yare sabia ehun history no I don't think say obetumi asan akogene foforo there is a need to have a smooth transition from the old software to the new software ekoyen tokwa na the current company no he doesn't transition to the new one now a lot of things will be lost in terms of patients data. That is where the problem is. Enti Honorable Akando, for me, there's questions are unya no. Again, Lightwave for this one, I think there can be a solution. Omo emayentrasi. Now it's easier to end with them than to start a new one. BFU say there can be new companies and it me starting for no, it's not that simple. It's not that simple. Say the Americano data na omo wono enye ni nyina na obetumi say obi foforo de de ba he doesn't have the old archived and the transition no ebeye court why boni medini kujina court yenim Ghana say opuni yes we di boni 2017 opuni court 8 years intine o the Lightwave kujina court now or say all my access to the information udini kujina court it can go 8 years 8 years no na minua me ma me bia oti pusiga oyare ne file no ye dia to computer so no okofa saa information no way ene no waba kumase kwaya sabia wo konfanochi does he has 8 years to get back his old health information into yesre the players involved politics no ya doso we are back metiu Macau everybody bibia as if say bibia course bibia ye chrono and that's something that's going on today. I mean if you say it's as a film everything the NDC is looking at it as if say ubia ye boni meanwhile obaye January no if it was that bad anke no enye 10 months on any etin ho asem nti yesre wo mo in the interest of the public the digitization drive na MPP any ubia boy ya no we no any the bad side of it on say ya na tembia no so ya say digitization has a problem. This is where the problem is. It's a good thing. It helps everything to be in one place. It helps everybody to. But the bad side of it is when somebody now decides to hijack the information. And you are losing data. And you are losing the data. And a very sensitive one. Very sensitive. And then you see, Inya idea is easily recoverable. Oh, and you know, misread the parties involved. Honorable Akando should come again. The push chada wa taking no and I'm the co AG. And you feel say udi kwan okota what dibem. Di kan okota undi bem. Mate, so di kan okota na ndi bem dia na mamintie eja kofi nsu ntie say
Peace FM 104.3 Would you mean